Welcome to the Point Second Podcast. My name is James Keeley. With me, as always, is Sammy Schaefer. How you doing, pal?
Ready to burn the world down.
Burn the world down.
Do it.
It's already started.
Yeah.
God damn, people have really revealed themselves, haven't they?
I just want to just throw more gasoline on the fire.
Yeah, that's fine. There's going to be plenty of fire to have. The devil is in good business right now.
Yep.
He is doing a lot of work, that devil. That crazy devil. This is episode 5, season 3, available Tuesday, September 16th. Mm-hmm. We got a lot to talk about, Sam.
Yep.
Let's get to it. What's on the show?
Good Charlie, Bad Charlie, and Dumb Kelsey.
So dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Are these game day drinks?
Sammy?
Yeah.
Time for everybody's favorite drinking game. Are these game day drinks?
All right, let's do it.
What do we got today?
We've got Sunset Vallejo IPA. This is it from Half Acre Brewing, which is a local guy.
It's Half Acre Chicago, Chicago style.
This one packs a punch, 6.7%.
Well, if there was ever a day, cheers, buddy.
You know what's the best thing to do before talking about something real serious?
Yeah.
Get wasted.
Get wasted. And bring it up at Thanksgiving. Screw this family dinner that everybody works so hard at. All right, cheers. Everybody knows these rules. 6.4 or higher is going to get you a game day drink. That's a drink you're going to drink on game day. What? While you're watching no game, Sammy.
I watched football this weekend.
Did you?
We'll talk
Okay,
about
we have a lot to say later in the show.
Yeah, we'll talk about
We
it.
decided to move this segment up because, hey, I think everybody needs a drink and to relax. Or get real fired up.
I think it's about getting real fired up.
Get real fired up. I gotta take another hit of this.
Because, when people get a few drinks in them, they say whatever they want because they could be like, oh, I was drunk, I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
But no, fuck that. You're always an asshole. It just finally came out.
Sammy,
Yeah.
you gave this a 7.6.
7.4.
Oh, I did.
Close.
Wow.
We've been real close.
I've been
about
really
that.
good lately.
You know what? We're starting to zero in. We better come up with a new punishment.
I know. We got to come up with a new punishment.
We are starting.
My brother wants it to be the one chip challenge for you.
That scares me.
I don't think he knows how bad your guts are.
I don't think he does.
I'm hearing the gurgle all the time, Jay. You have no idea what I'm dealing with.
I like the idea of it, but it actually scares me.
Yeah.
So let me think about it.
Okay. What did I score this, Sam?
I think you like this a lot and gave it an 8.0.
7.3. I liked it.
Not so much.
I liked it. I thought it was good. It's not in the 8s, but
Okay.
I like Half Acre.
Yeah.
They do a pretty good job around here.
Yeah.
I think they're expanding. You might be able to get this at your local shop if you're in Florida or across the country.
Okay.
Where we're at. I don't know. Does Half Acre export a lot of this stuff?
I have no idea. You know what? But I'll be going out of town this weekend. I'll take a look.
We like our local guys. Okay. So this is a good start to the show. And we need to have a few beers.
That's 6.7. That's good. You get 2 or 3 of these in before the game starts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be really loving it.
They got to be ice cold.
Especially after watching the Bears last week. I wish I would have been drunk.
Did you watch the Dolphin game?
Huh? No, I did not.
Well, I have no sympathy for any Bears fan. We'll talk about that later. All right, guys, this has been another fascinating segment of Are These Game Day Drinks? All right, Sam, before we get into how the world is a cesspool right now, how was your weekend?
Oh, my weekend was, from what I remember, was good.
Oh, boy.
I turned it up a little bit this weekend.
Turned it up a little bit this weekend.
A little bit this weekend,
Well,
yeah.
Okay, like you've been turning it down.
That's normal, Sammy. This was I was time traveling.
Okay.
So I was out in Indiana. I go to a nudist camp out there, as you guys all know, and there was a Pimps and Hoe costume party.
So wholesome.
And then somebody made a pre-batched slushy with 151 in it. I think it was something. It was a heavy content.
That'll
but
jack you up.
One of those you couldn't taste it, and it was just downing. I had my pimp chalice, and I was just refill after refill. About 1 o'clock, it gets real hazy. So it's a campground. So we all have golf carts that we drive around in. It's like 4 a.m. There's 3 of us traveling through on 3 different golf carts, and I started singing the Indiana Jones theme song, jumping between carts, thinking I was some, I don't know, Indiana Jones wannabe.
Is there lyrics to that song?
Well, okay, hummed it. I'm sorry, I hummed the song.
I mean, we should put lyrics to that song.
Good.
Just say Indiana Jones a lot.
Yeah, but this is what I was told I was doing. I don't remember it.
Oh, okay. How many people were you out there with?
I mean, there's always 50 people out for these parties or so.
Do you like your close friends out there?
I have close friends in Indiana.
Close male friends.
Yeah.
So you've seen their wieners.
Yeah.
I've never seen a friend's wiener once.
I've seen probably more of my friends' wieners than I should. That's more than that's socially acceptable, but I'm okay with it.
Any of them surprise you? You'd be like, oh my God, I didn't know he's packing
I don't
that.
stare at it. It's just one of those, it's kind of like locker room rules where you're supposed to maintain eye-level eye contact, but, every now and then your eye just wanders.
Yeah.
But you don't look at it like, damn, bro, look what you're packing.
I think if I was a nudist, I'd be like, well, I'd be very complimentary. Like, congratulations.
I mean, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, well, thank you.
To you and yours, congratulations. Whoever gets to have access to that is a lucky lady or fella.
It's true.
Or fella. Yeah. That would
The
ruin
very first time me and Eric, because Eric goes to this camp too.
his twin brother.
My twin brother. We were there. We had our clothes on because we weren't fully embraced at the nudist camp, and we saw this first guy. We saw his dick hanging out, but it was tattooed. We both looked at it, but we both stared forward because we didn't want to admit it. And finally, I was like, "Did you look at that guy's dick?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, thank God, it wasn't just me."
It would be funny if one of you, because you're identical twins, if
Yeah.
one of you had just like a monster on you and the other one not so much.
That would be depending on which half you are.
Yeah.
If you're on the short half, that would suck.
Yeah, you don't want to be like packing a 3 and your brother's packing a 9.
I tell people that me and him used to be Siamese twins that were connected at the dick.
Oh.
And then when the doctor chopped us, he gave Eric the big half.
Your poor mother. Your poor mother. When you were talking about the golf carts, all I could think about is the smell.
The smell?
Nudists riding golf carts?
We're outside. You don't smell anything.
Oh, stop it. I've had enough of this. And you did stand-up recently. How did that go?
It went well. I went unprepared. I was like, I got a few jokes in the back of my head.
Yeah.
It was just good to go on stage. It went well. It was a new open mic, so there was nobody there besides me and like 3 other comics.
Yeah.
But it went well. I'm happy to be back on stage performing. I'm writing again. I'm going to start doing 2-3 shows a week.
Good.
And hopefully I can get a spot somewhere.
Good.
Maybe record it or something like that.
Okay, that would be great. And also, you have a podcast that you're on.
I do.
So commitment to that is also paramount.
Oh, no, I'm 100% in, James.
100%.
And I wear this when I get on stage.
Good. Well,
unless I bomb. And
that I do.
then
I do
like I am. If nobody's laughing, I'm like, no, this is an old hat. But if they're dying laughing, I'm like, come see me at the PTP.
Yeah, the PTP. That's where you want to be, baby. All right. I hate to bring it down, but people have been terrible.
Yeah.
I am proud to say that no one on my social media said nasty things about
Good.
Mr. Charlie Kirk. Okay.
Well, because you're not friends with those type of people.
And I'm telling you, if you guys are, you need to get rid of them. You do not need ghouls in your life. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody doing a victory lap saying, "I'm so glad he's dead," is a fucking ghoul, and you don't need them in your life.
They are a horrible person.
This is just a sample of what's out there. Look at this dickhead.
We got Charlie in the neck. We got Charlie in the neck. Who's up next? We got Charlie in the neck.
Writes a song. What a guy. What a guy. So full of he hates hatred and bigotry so much that he's made up in his mind that he's going to do that. He's so thrilled that a man was murdered on stage. I think his children might have been wife and children might have been at that thing too.
He looked pretty young.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's just I don't know how someone could have that much just hate inside of them.
Oh, well, wait. There's one more.
Oh man, did you guys see that? That activist in America, Charlie Kirk, he got shot. Did you see that? That guy loves gun violence and he got shot. Did you see that? Oh man, Charlie Kirk. To the Charlie Kirk family. Did you see all that blood that came out of his body? It was like, whoa. To every Zionist, every Christian Zionist, may you be just like that shop, the Target. All his followers, just like the shop, the Target. I'm not saying that violence isn't the way, so don't misconstrue my words, okay? Did you see all that blood? That dude's dead. There is a fucking God.
That's the biggest piece of shit I think I've ever seen in my life.
That is so bad.
He's the biggest piece of shit. There's no fixing him. There's no, I'm going to run it back. I apologize. I had a rough day. I have homosexual family members that he's been insensitive to. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so sick of this. Why are people so full of hate? What? I never saw. I don't know a ton about Charlie Kirk, but I tried to educate myself on him and try to find something where I would say, oh, he had it coming. He did not have it coming. Anyone that says that is a psychopath.
I haven't seen any videos that I was like, oh, that was really bad.
That was really bad.
Well, no, that not the guy. I'm talking Charlie Kirk videos.
Oh, yeah, no.
I haven't seen any Charlie Kirk video and be like, oh, God, he shouldn't have said that.
He has a different opinion.
He does.
He's a very conservative Christian. If this was a Muslim imam saying this shit, everybody said, well, he's an American. He's in America. He has rights. They bring this stuff into their communities, and then the schools are being overrun with different religions and everything, and they're like, oh, we shouldn't have done that. We shouldn't have been so laxed and been so, welcoming and be like, change everything. Yeah. Change everything. This guy's just saying, I have strong beliefs. If you're interested, I'd like to talk to you about
Here are my values.
Here are my values.
Do you agree with him or you don't
He
agree with him?
practices what he preaches. Maybe he's a religious nut. There's a lot of them in this world.
Yeah.
You don't have to love him.
Yeah.
Don't go to his fucking rallies.
No.
But these people, the video of him dying was horrific.
I thought it was fake when I first saw it.
It
I think
looked-
I even said to you, I'm like, this is fake.
A couple of our friends were like, I think that's AI.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, because it was
horrendous.
so awful, awful. And people, you think people would be like, oh my God, like this is terrible. Like if you hated Kennedy in the 60s and you saw him get the back of his head blown out, you wouldn't get, if there was social media at the time, or if you were in circles, you wouldn't go, I'm so fucking happy he was a piece of shit. I'm so thrilled. Even if you'd said that, you would say it quietly.
Yeah.
Because you'd get your ass kicked.
You'd get punched in the face.
If you said Dr. Martin Luther King, he had it coming, you deserve to get your ass kicked.
Absolutely.
These are people that are peacefully protesting, blah, blah, blah. They don't deserve an assassination. They have a difference of opinion. They have rights. They have a fucking First Amendment right, okay? And he said all of the amendments. He said, there's going to be some gun deaths and blah, blah, blah. And people go, ha, 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 because of the gun death thing. Ha, blah, blah, blah. He's just saying the truth.
Yeah.
He's saying our freedoms are come at a price.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. If the world could be better, and you could say, we have gun rights to protect us from a tyrannical government, blah, blah, blah. And he says this. He goes on there. He says, it's not about hunting or protecting property or self-protection. It's about a tyrannical government and blah, blah, blah. And then you have Biden going like, well, you're going to need bigger guns if you want to fight my military. Don't even get me started on that.
It was one of the last lucid things he said.
I know. But I'm saying, if this was a Muslim leader, they'd go, oh my God, what a tragedy. He does not deserve that. Because he's a white Christian male, not everyone, but a lot of people are very, very comfortable saying, I'm glad he's fucking dead.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's awful.
I think it's a big part of it is there's people online just looking for content.
Yeah.
And they don't realize, like, you just can't say that.
It's not just that, though. They're very hate-filled people. If you have people in your life like this, I'm telling you, you got to get rid of them. They are going to be a drain on you, and they'll be happy if they knew your true beliefs. When you died, they'll be going, I'm so glad Billy fucking died because he supported something I don't support. So I'm glad he's dead. One less person taking up my oxygen.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have been fired for their posts. Over 600 people have been fired for their posts. Clemson put this out today. Said, following an immediate and deliberate investigation into inappropriate social media content, Clemson today terminated an employee due to their social media posts.
Nice.
After being notified on Friday to stay out of the classroom, 2 faculty members now have been removed from their teaching duties, pending investigation for termination. Oh, it's so good. The university will continue to follow required processes with urgency. As these are personnel matters, no further details are available at this time. Clemson University's commitment to the safety and well-being of our campus community remains our top priority. Charlie, he'd be proud.
Yeah.
He'd be proud
He would be.
that this happened. Again, I don't know a ton about the guy, but I love him because everybody that's a piece of shit hates him. So I'm going to get a shirt that fucking says I love Charlie Kirk. There was a woman outside of our friend's house today. And she poured water. It said R.I.P. Charlie Kirk in chalk. And she got out of her car and poured water all over it to try to wash it away. It didn't wash it away. It illuminated it, which made it even better. And it's shown because Charlie's an angel in heaven. And God has welcomed him as a friend.
It's, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to make light of a bad situation, but it is really highlighting how bad these people are. Like, now you know.
Yeah.
You know how bad
you know.
they are.
And they've shown you who they are. Believe them. I love that quote. When people show you who they are, believe them. This is from Jamie Kennedy, the voice of reason for some reason.
Jamie Kennedy's the voice of reason.
Read it for me, please.
It's been 4 days since the public execution of Charlie Kirk, and my feelings have not subsided. They have only gotten more intense. The extreme sadness, the rage, the sick-gutted emptiness. Then the realization comes, the realization of what his death has exposed. Never in the history of my life has it been so easy to see who good and who is evil. It's given me extreme clarity. There is no gray anymore. To all the people dancing on the corpse of a man who was publicly slaughtered in front of his family for the whole world to see, just know that we see you vividly. You are vile. Whoever raised you failed miserably.
Hashtag Weird Charlie Kirk. Hashtag Rest in Peace Charlie. He fucking nailed it.
He did.
He nailed it.
He did.
He nailed it. Jamie Kennedy, the Jamie Kennedy experience, the guy from Scream. He's the one shaming you and telling you you're a dickhead.
And he's made some of the worst movies I've ever seen.
He's made some of the worst, what Malibu?
Malibu's Most Wanted. That's what I was thinking. That was so bad.
Do not besmirch Jamie. I'm getting a Jamie Kennedy shirt too.
I respect the guy's career, but yeah, good for him.
He had the balls to come out and say, these are evil people. Those were evil people we showed clips of.
Yeah.
Evil. Evil. All right.
Absolutely.
Get your shit together, people. All right? And I'm telling you, don't put up with it anymore. If they go, well, he kind of had it coming. You need to say, well, you know what? I don't like your opinion. So does that mean I get to shoot you in the fucking throat?
Just gonna stab you.
Okay? Because if that's the way it's going to be, then there's going to be chaos. And guess who's going to win? It's not going to be a bunch of leftist pussies.
Nope.
Nope. You're gonna regret this.
They don't know how to fight.
They don't know how to fight.
Do not.
You will rue the day.
Guarantee they've never been in a street fight.
They've never been in a street fight.
They've never taken a self-defense class.
Right. I saw a tweet yesterday. It was like, are a lot of people like this Charlie Kirk or something like that? And it said, you killed the nice one. There are a lot of people that think like him.
Yeah.
And they're not as nice as Charlie was.
No, he was nice.
Okay? I don't want war. I want peace. But if you're going to be a monster, bring it on, baby. Bring it on. And I'm done. Anybody that starts this bullshit, starts a conversation with, well, it's kind of funny because it's kind of ironic. It's kind of, blah, blah, blah. There's two little girls that don't have a dad anymore.
Yeah.
There's a wife that doesn't have a husband, and there's millions of followers that don't have their guy. All these professional athletes came out, and they're like, we're devastated. We really respected him. We're Christians. It's an attack. It's an attack. He's not a Nazi. He's not Hitler. Nice fucking try. You don't get that every time you don't like somebody. Okay? He had a different opinion. I'm sorry he subjugated some people with his thoughts, but they were thoughts and they were ideas. He didn't do anything. He had no power except a voice.
Yeah.
And so I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. Don't watch my show. Fuck you. I don't care.
We don't need you.
We don't need you.
We don't need you.
We got dozens of other people that want to watch us. Heavy hand. Oh, the hand is so heavy. Let's get back to drinking and talk football. Is everybody clear?
Yeah.
Is everybody clear on this?
Football.
We're good. No more
bullshit.
meanies. The war is coming.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Cheers.
College football picks.
And another thing about... All right. So
We could turn
angry.
this into a whole hour.
And here's the thing about Christian, and white men. People are mean to us. They are, though. They're fucking dicks.
Yeah.
Anyways, college football picks. What do we got, Tammy?
All right, first up, number 6, Georgia at number 15, Tennessee. We took the over at 49.5.
All right, Sam.
Yep.
This was a game I really liked. And then the line dropped. It started at 50.5, and then it dropped down to 49.5, and I started to overthink it. I almost went a different way. I can't stand Tennessee, but I just thought they were going to have a good game in this. We needed 50 points. What was the final?
Georgia 44-41.
It was great.
And they killed it.
This was 28-27 at the end of the third. They got it in early. It was great. I didn't get to see a ton of it. I was at a soccer tournament for my kid, but I got to watch a little bit, and it looked like a fun shootout. It was good. Georgia's won 9 in a row now.
Wow.
They snuck it out, but Tennessee covered that line. It went to overtime. Yeah, it was a whole thing. So, yeah, that was easy. 1-0, baby.
All right.
What's next?
Number 18, South Florida at number 5, Miami. We took the South Florida team total over 19.5.
Okay, so I suffered over these picks. I liked Bama over 33.5, and I'm like, screw Bama. I'm so sick of it. They killed Wisconsin. I should have taken that. But I was like, USF... They beat Boise State in their opener, and then they went to the Swamp and they won that. They only had to score 20. What was the final?
Miami 49, USF 12.
Yeah, I didn't get to see much of this game, but I was following it, and they didn't do very much. So it was all based on the Gators because I'm like, okay, I think the Gators just had a rough game, and they got, it was like really hot in the swamp, and USF surprised them because they were looking ahead to LSU. So what is our last game?
University of Florida at number 3 LSU. We took the Gators at plus 7.5.
Yeah. So this game was 13-10 at halftime. Looked like the Gators were having some potential to get this in. LSU wasn't doing much. Their offense was sputtering, but their defense was playing well. 13-10 at halftime. We're getting 7.5. What was the final, Sammy?
LSU 20, Florida 10.
Horrible. Their quarterback, DJ Lagway, threw 5 interceptions.
Eesh.
He could not get out of his own way.
Oh, man.
Not get out of his own way. It was awful. I hated it. 1-2 for week 3.
All right.
Not doing great. We're 5-7 in college football. That's all right. We'll bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
I got to stop with this fucking Florida team's bullshit. All right, more football.
NFL picks.
All right, college football didn't go great. NFL, saving grace, right, Sammy?
We're hitting it.
What do we got first?
Browns at Raven. We took the Ravens team total over 29.5.
All right, my theory was that they were going to whoop up because they blew it versus the Bills in the first one. All right, so they needed 30 points. Halftime was 10-3. They were up 10-3 at halftime. What was the final score?
Browns 17, Ravens 41.
Got it,
There
baby!
we go.
Cha 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 cha.
Yeah.
That felt good because they weren't converting. They weren't doing all that well. But the Browns became the Browns, and I got paid. Cha-chitty. So yeah, they scored 41. They put up 40 the week before. Their offense is pretty good, and they didn't play all that well, and they put up 41. Mm-hmm. All right, what's the next one?
Seahawks at Steelers. We took the Steelers team total over 20.5.
Okay. The Steelers were winning 14-7 at halftime.
Okay.
Feeling pretty good.
All right.
In the I think it was early in the third quarter, Rodgers gets them down to like the 3, and then he throws a pick in the end zone. I'm like, all right, we have plenty of time.
Yeah,
blah blah blah.
Early.
14-7. What was the final, Sammy? We need 21 out of the Steelers.
Seahawks 31, Steelers 17.
I was so pissed.
They only put 3 in the second half. That's
3.
rough.
What's Rodgers doing?
rough.
He gets like this sometimes.
Yes, he
I
does.
thought he looked sharp. I watched him a little bit. He runs that offense well. He's very sharp in his decision-making process. I saw him. He turned around. It was a play action. The guy was right in his face. He kills the play. He doesn't mess around. He doesn't make dumb mistakes. And then like 2 plays later, he throws that pick. I was pissed. All right, 1-1. What's the next game?
Bears at Lions. We took the Lions team total over 26.5.
All right. If you're watching that game and you're a Bears fan, you already know what happened.
Yep.
Okay. The Bears team total was 20.5, and I'm like, I'm not putting good money on that.
Mm-hmm.
We needed 27 on the Lions. What was the final, Sammy?
Bears 21, Lions 52.
52. Yikes.
I turned the game off at 45. I was like,
Gayuga. But the Bears covered that too. It was late, but I'm not putting money on that. The Bears we'll talk about this in the next episode, but they got Dallas coming to town, and they're giving it 1.5. How are they giving 1.5 to Dallas? I mean, Dallas isn't great.
yeah, but that's kind of odd that Dallas is the underdog in that one.
Caleb
But
Williams. Did you watch some of that?
The Bears game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Caleb Williams looked frazzled in the pocket.
He does not look good.
He looked very rushed back there, even when he didn't need to be. I don't know if it's just, PTSD from last season, but he just was not comfortable back there.
There's so many bad quarterbacks right now.
Mm-hmm.
The Dolphins got one of them. I love Tua, but I don't love Tua. I love him on a Bama team, not on this team. It's a disaster. The Dolphins are a disaster. All right, we're 2-1, and we had one more. We had a money line parlay. Who did we take?
We took the Cowboys and the 49ers.
Okay, so I was pissed about this because the 49ers, after I took it, they said Brock Purdy, their starting quarterback, was out.
Okay.
So I'm like, ugh. Well, I think Dallas is definitely going to roll the Giants, but the 49ers, if they have a little bit of trouble with the Saints because of the Mac Jones, another Bama quarterback, the 49ers game, it was fairly easy. They won 26-21. The Cowboys was a mess, a disaster. It went to overtime. What happened in overtime?
I was 40-37.
Cowboys, baby.
Yeah.
This one. So we went 3-1. All right, I'll take it.
Wait, the Cowboys are 2-0 this season now, right?
No, they lost week 1 to the Eagles.
Okay, I thought they won.
Yeah, they're 1-1. But like I think they're a better team than the Bears.
With the way this season's going, it looks like it.
I mean, the Bears have so many weapons too. Like they have a ton of talent. They're just, I don't know. Maybe it's talent on paper. Maybe it's not actualized talent. I don't know. All right, 3-1. We went 1-5 week 1. Now we're 3-1, baby.
All right.
We're coming back around, pal. A little Gruden for you. Hey, how about that? All right. See, I got to lighten it up after heavy-handed.
Yeah.
Stop being ghouls on the internet. 4-6 in the NFL, 9-13 overall for the PTP. We're doing fine.
Yeah.
We're doing fine. And last but not least, Sammy's pick. What'd you take, Sam?
I took the Redskins at plus 3.5.
How did that go?
Packers 27 to 18.
18.
18.
That's a 9-point difference. That didn't work.
Yeah, that was
work.
rough.
Yeah.
That was rough.
Yeah. Yep.
2 big losses for me in 1 week. That sucks.
0-2 for Sammy.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You find a way to come back with your dart throwing.
I like coming from behind.
Bye.
That one was for my mom.
Sammy,
Yeah.
what else is in the news?
Hopefully good. Hopefully good news.
Oh, I'm sure.
Travis Kelce and other Kansas City Chiefs are receiving backlash for wearing a Free 4 t-shirt before their loss to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, so here's the shirt. Free 4. 4 is Rashee Rice.
Okay.
Rashee Rice is suspended 6 games by the NFL because Rashee Rice got in his Lamborghini and went 119 miles per hour and caused a lot of accidents.
Okay, bad.
Okay, he's 25 years old. He was initially charged with 1 count of aggravated assault, 1 count of collision involving serious bodily injury, and 6 counts of collision involving injury in connection with the crash. He also fled the scene on foot, but was not charged with fleeing the scene. He had a plea bargain. He was sentenced in July to 5 years probation and a 30-day jail sentence, which he may serve at any time during his 5-year probationary period. I pushed that back to the last 30 days.
Yeah, I'd wait.
You might die. I mean, you don't have to do it. It's the only benefit.
Yeah.
He can do it anytime he wants.
That's so weird. Like, yeah, we need you to serve, but at your leisure.
Yeah.
If you could just let us know when you're on your way in.
Right, just
we'll get the bed ready for you.
Check in whenever you can.
Yeah. Any dietary needs, just give us a heads up.
He's just going to check in. He's going to read a few books, go to the bathroom in a jail cell, he'll be out of there. If he doesn't do something beforehand, go to the bathroom in a jail. That's probably my worst.
I was watching a documentary. Apparently, it's like an unwritten rule. You sit when you pee in your jail cell.
Really?
Yeah, like they're actually like, we don't want it splattering all over our cell, which is kind of
Interesting.
cleansing. Yeah.
Interesting.
Weird.
For guys that are real big into, raping each other, they sure have some rules. They sure have a code. He was also ordered by a judge to pay $115,000 to the crash victims to cover their medical bills. I'm sure it's way more than that, too. I'm sure he's getting hammered. One occupant of another car in the wreck was a 3-year-old child. Yeah. So he's serving a 6-game suspension. Okay? And then dickhead Travis Kelce and his teammates wear the Free 4 t-shirt. He's not getting out of it. Okay? I'm sorry that you guys kind of suck. Okay? You'll bounce back because you're the Chiefs. But Rashee Rice, and also, like, what is it's shitting on everybody else that's, like, filling in for him. It's like, Jesus. You suck.
Do we know if he's getting paid during that suspension?
I think not.
Okay, thank God.
I think
Because
not.
imagine that. We're still going to pay you, but you have to sit out. Why would he care? So
Yeah.
at least he's going to, lose a huge chunk of his money.
I don't know. But he's a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
He made a bad mistake. But his teammates are not doing him any favors. Like, he's gotten in trouble.
Yeah.
He's gotten the suspension. He's probably trying to put it past him. And then week 2, these idiots, he's got another month to go.
He's not even in jail.
Oh! So then Kelsey's in there. They're not having a very good game. And Mahomes throws it to him. And he bounces off of his hands and they get a pick. And it ran it back over 50 yards the other way. I loved it.
Man.
I loved it.
They had that coming.
You know what? I think I never really had a problem with Kelsey before he went into this fake relationship that we talk about with Taylor Swift.
Oh, have we?
But this is like, he's like a meathead.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, he
and wearing
absolutely
that
is.
shirt is very disrespectful to the people that are in that car accident.
Every bit of a meathead.
He's a meathead. I don't buy it that old T Swift is really enjoying this situation. I don't know. She seems like she might have some lesbian energy to her. She was real tight with that Carly Kloss, who's a good-looking chick. So there might be some smoke there.
Maybe.
Smoke there. Yeah. So, anyways, they're shitheads. But hey, there's bigger shitheads in the world. What else, Sammy?
The Netflix documentary, a.k.a. Charlie Sheen, debuted to mixed reviews.
Mixed reviews. I heard some people that were like, this is very interesting, and a lot of people that were like, this is so self-serving bullshit.
I couldn't stop watching it.
I'm not finished.
Good.
I'm not finished. I had to take a break because I was working on the show, but that working on the show was watching this thing. We have a lot to talk about. Buckle up for the next 7 minutes. First of all, don't. So I haven't finished. I got like an hour left.
Okay.
It's a 3-hour documentary. It's like 2.5 hour segments.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
It is extremely fascinating.
Emilio Estevez did not appear.
Yeah.
Martin Sheen, his father, did not appear. Why? Do they say that later? Like, did they get around to it, or is it just like
they just put it on the screen that they did not? Mm-hmm. They didn't get into why.
So they didn't. There's no more. Okay. Let's talk a little bit. Martin Sheen's real name, Ramon Gerard Antonio Estevez.
You made the right call.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I mean, when he came up, nobody wanted to be like. There was a lot of anti, Latin sentiment, But he doesn't look that Latin to me.
No one in that family does.
Yeah.
They're the whitest Latin family I've ever seen.
They are. I mean, Martin doesn't sound. He's not. I mean, usually like you want him like coming in like a mariachi, like dancing and shit. That's what most Latins do.
Yeah. That's how they come into every room.
Yeah, and they're like they got the bull thing, the cape.
Yeah.
Is that what Latins are? We're white. We're allowed to get away with this.
It's we can
come at me, bro. He adopted his stage name Martin Sheen from a combination of the CBS casting director Robert Dale Martin, who gave him his first big break, and Catholic Archbishop and broadcaster Fulton J. Sheen. He said that in a 2003 interview inside the Actors Studio. He said, whenever I would call for an appointment, whether it's a job or an apartment, and would give my name, there was always a hesitation.
Racism.
It's such racism. I mean, it's inexcusable, but it's if you don't want a Latin renting your place, don't be like, hey, this is Ramon Gerard Antonio Estevez. And they're probably, with his voice, they're probably like, bullshit. He said there was always this hesitation. When I get there, it was always gone. So I thought, I got enough problems trying to get an acting job, so I invented Martin Sheen. It's still Estevez officially. I think he says Estevez.
Something like that, yeah.
It's not Estevez.
No.
I never changed it officially. I never will. It's on my driver's license and passport and everything. I started using Sheen. I thought I'd give it a try. And before I knew it, I started making a living with it. And then it was too late. In fact, one of my greatest regrets is that I didn't keep my name as it was given to me. I knew it bothered my dad. That's fair. Yeah. And I guess when Carlos Estevez, a.k.a. Charlie Sheen, started going as Charlie Sheen, Dad was pissed. Okay. Martin Sheen was pissed. He's like, be Charlie Estevez or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, thank you, Father. Why did he say it in that accent?
I don't know. He really leaned into the...
Mr. Sheen, I don't want to be Carlos Estevez. That is... Why did you make me do that?
Sorry. It's all my fault.
So there's so many things in this documentary. Please watch it.
So many.
Matt Lauer.
I feel like they could have done like another hour and a half, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, him coming out to... they could. There'll be more. Yeah. Trust me. He's not going away anytime soon. Matt Lauer coming out. Him coming out to Matt Lauer that he had HIV.
Yeah.
And Matt Lauer like scolding him. Matt Lauer is the bigger piece of shit of those two. Matt Lauer is a huge piece of shit. At least Charlie admits that he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Matt Lauer is a scumbag that had a button under his desk so that he could trap women in there and fucking molest them. He is a low-life motherfucker.
Wow.
Speaking of which, Sean Penn, equally awful.
Yeah.
But a good actor.
Great actor.
You know who's not a good actor?
Who?
Ducky, John Cryer.
Oh,
I got into a fight with him on Twitter.
Did you really?
Yeah, years ago. He responded. He's got nothing better to do. He knew I was right. You know I'm right, fucking fucky. Fuck you. Nicolas Cage. Does he come into the...
Oh,
did they show him later?
He doesn't personally get involved, but man, the
stories?
Nicolas Cage stories are insane.
I didn't know Cage was such a wild man.
That was a huge shock. I had no idea.
Do you know his real name?
No.
Nicholas Coppola. He's Francis Ford Coppola's nephew. Nick Coppola. We'll get back to him. Tony Todd, his best friend, was in some stuff. The black guy. He said everybody should have a black friend. He's a good guy. He seems like a good dude.
He is,
he sticks with Charlie through thick and thin. Charlie says he's his best friend. I can't stand Sean Penn, but I'd be bummed if he was murdered in broad daylight because I'm not a psychopath.
I love Sean Penn movies, but I don't watch any interviews up by him because I don't care what he has to say.
Oh, he's dreadful.
But I wouldn't wish death on him.
He's full of shit too. He went and did all that stuff in Ukraine. He's full of shit. What's your favorite Sean Penn movie?
Oh, I don't know. Colors was pretty damn good.
I love Colors.
It's so good.
Colors is great. Robert Duvall.
Yeah.
It was directed by Dennis Hopper.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, and actually, Sean Penn's really close with Dennis Hopper, and he named a kid one of his sons Hopper.
Nice.
Or maybe it's the chick. I don't know. He's got a kid named Hopper. I don't know. He was great as Spicoli, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Jeff Spicoli.
Yeah.
And then he does these things. He's like an asshole. He seems like a bit of a racist for the biggest liberal you'd ever see. I Am Sam, he plays his, I like the music. Milk, where he's like, hi. Dead Man Walking. I like him beating up Madonna. That was one of his good roles. He was good. Oh, that's not a movie? That happened?
No, he really leaned into that role.
He beat the shit out of Madonna.
Yeah.
Read the article. He tied her up and he beat her for like 30 hours.
God.
Now, look, we've all wanted to do that.
Yes.
Okay, but you just don't.
If anybody deserved it, it's probably her, but you don't actually do it.
We do not condone that.
Not at all.
But if it had to happen to anyone, oh, God.
You're becoming the person you hate. You've lived long enough to become the villain.
I live like, yes, exactly. Thank you, Two-Face. Sure, Harvey Dent. No, he did. He worked over Madonna really bad. And everybody's like, oh, that's okay. Robin Wright, good-looking broad, married to him for a long time.
Yeah.
She after Madonna, he went out with Snaggletooth Jewel. Like, he's done a lot of slinging.
Yeah.
After he ties up Madonna, beats her up for 30 hours.
Like that should have been. We should never have heard from him again.
I know.
Should never made it on a movie, interview, nothing.
But he's a pretty good actor, and people don't care when you have talent and you make people money. They forgive it. Mystic River, I never really saw it. I remember there was like the Clint Eastwood directed it. There was like a very horrific scene where like his daughter dies in it. And he's like, is that my daughter in there? It's haunting. I can't even watch it. I have 3 daughters. I can't watch that shit. The Game. The Game was an underrated movie. Michael Douglas in The Game. Directed by David Fincher. The Game is a very good movie.
I forgot he was in that movie.
Yeah, he was in that movie. He's the brother. He's a wacky brother.
Yeah.
No spoiler alerts. But he said, in part of it, he said, it's a good thing that cocaine allows you to have the sexual fantasy, but not the sexual competency. He was saying that Charlie had a really bad cocaine habit.
Yeah.
But it maybe it didn't. It gave him a dead weenus. Does that happen to you, Sam?
Well, I don't do enough cocaine to answer that, but the term coke dick is a real thing.
Is that the thing?
Apparently, yeah. From
Okay.
people I know that are heavy into it say it's true. You do enough of it,
Really?
your dick doesn't work. But apparently, that's not the same for Charlie Sheen.
Oh, because I've heard it was like it makes sex and stuff like a lot more fun.
I mean, it depends on what you're doing.
Okay.
Like if you're doing bumps and lines all night, there's a point when your dick just goes to bed.
Okay.
Because you're on your own.
Interesting.
But if you do maybe a bump or two early in the night, probably.
Learning something every day. I guess you get a little speed demon when you're on that powder.
Yep.
The Nicolas Cage stuff. So you got to pick one.
Yeah, what?
You can only watch this person's movies the rest of your life. Sean Penn or Nicolas Cage?
Nicolas Cage.
I knew you were going to say that immediately.
Easy. You know, as much, like he gets such shit for some of his movies like Con Air and stuff, but they're good. They're entertaining.
If they're on in the background, I'm watching them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Face Off, it's so ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
It's such a ridiculous premise. His name was Castor Troy.
Yep.
And his brother was Pollux, Castor and Pollux. Ooh, on the nose. The Rock is Stanley Goodspeed.
Oh, that was such a good movie. And
The Rock.
he was the worst part of it, but that was a good movie.
Yeah, he was. Ed Harris is in that. Ed Harris.
Yeah.
And what's it, Sean
was
Connery.
Everyone was in that movie.
I'd watch Sean Connery in anything.
Yeah.
Sean Connery was amazing. He's also real slappy with the ladies.
Yeah, he is.
They just can't leave it alone. They can't just keep it to themselves. Con Air, Cameron Poe.
Yep.
Another iconic role.
Con Air was so good.
It's so bad that it's great.
But again, it was an ensemble cast. There was so many good characters in there that weren't Nicolas Cage.
Buscemi's in it. Malkovich. He was in Gone in 60 Seconds. Another one that I watched. His name was Memphis Reigns in there.
He gets the best names.
He had they had a good soundtrack. The Cult was on it. They have a song called "Painted on My Heart." I love that fucking song. It's great. But I think one of his best roles is Leaving Las Vegas.
I've never actually seen the whole movie straight through.
It's good.
It looks good.
It's good, and you got they cast it well. He was excellent in it. I think he won an Academy Award for it, and he should have because he was really really good at it. And then there's Elizabeth Shue, who was a fox, I think, in that era. Just she's got a little thing going. I like it. Like, look, this is her in a bra. Not a whole lot going on there, but if you're in the prostitute game. That's a $500 one all night.
Smoking hot.
I think she's very good looking.
Yes.
And look how she's like holding him. He's like a terribly broken drunk, and she's like, "Oh, I can hold your shit." Like you need that's like a sympathetic prostitute. You need that.
Prostitutes
in your life.
have emotions too.
They're not.
They're not all dead inside.
She's a complicated prostitute in that. She's got a lot of things going. There's some haunting scenes in that movie.
Yes.
There's a shower scene you don't want to watch. It's pretty bad. But the movie's good, and the movie he really he nails it, and it's hard to watch someone who just wants out.
Yeah.
He finds love in this weird prostitute who actually loves him, and he's like, I'm committed to this killing myself thing. So yeah, I think Leaving Las Vegas, it's either that's his best movie or Raising Arizona. I think Raising Arizona is better.
It's pretty good.
It's so good.
They're polar opposite movies.
It's so good. Did you know that this man was going to be potentially this man? He was going to be Superman with Kevin Smith directing.
I don't see it.
This looks so bad.
It does.
It looks so bad. Kevin Smith was going to direct that thing.
Like he's just not a. He's. I know it would have been bad.
Yeah.
It would have been bad.
Yeah. So we get to Denise Richards in the documentary. Look at Denise Richards, young, phenomenal,
Absolutely gorgeous.
like everything's working with her. I think she lied about her age for a while.
Probably.
But very good looking in her day. Very good looking in her day. Now, and that's when she and Charlie were married, and they're like a nice looking couple. He's definitely on drugs there.
Absolutely.
But he's got the right look. He pulled some game back in the day.
Absolutely, he did.
He also pulled some fellas apparently. So talk about that later. But look at her now. He didn't age well. Got too much work done.
How old is she? Do we know?
I don't know.
I mean, I think for her age, she's probably that looks. I mean, I would do her.
I know, but you don't. That's not the barometer here at all.
I'm gonna look up how old she is.
Look-
I mean, at least see how old she is. Denise Richards.
She's got to be like 53. I'm guessing 53. I'm guessing 53. But I thought Charlie looked pretty
54.
good. 54.
Yeah, she looks good for her 50s.
She
you
had
compare her
too
to when
much
she's in her
work done.
20s. That's true. You can tell a lot of work.
But this drug addict, look at Charlie. I think he looks great.
he did.
He's done everything, and he's very charming with that smile.
This guy must have luck built into his DNA.
Yeah,
To go to do everything he did and not look like a train
I
wreck
know.
is amazing.
If you gotta do one, Denise.
Or Charlie Sheen. Denise. I'm picking Denise. Maybe Charlie Sheen for the story.
I mean, Charlie's into it, as he says.
He was. I think he'd be a gentle lover.
You do. I think
so.
you and him could have some serious fun with drugs. And then Heidi Fleiss comes in it. Oh lordy, look at Heidi. Here's Heidi. Okay, I was trying to find a picture of her looking hot. For some reason, I thought because of the story, she was like all right looking. She's a terrible horse face.
Well, when she was younger, she looked okay.
She wasn't though. Look at that face. Yikes. And now look at her with a fucking parrot. Oh my God. See, I have no sympathy for her. She says she's not Ghislaine Maxwell, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
But she is a fucking pimp. She's a madam.
Yeah.
She told these young girls, I'm going to pimp you out. I'm going to profit off of your body. She's a terrible person.
Yeah, but these girls were making six figures. They were into it.
I don't know. I didn't read enough about it. I think prostitution should be legal.
Yeah, I think so.
I have said that before. I think we would have a lot less violence in this country if these people that can't get laid could go get laid for a couple $100.
Yeah, there would be less sex trafficking.
There would be less sex trafficking. That needs to be absolutely eliminated. Just keep an eye on it. Make sure that everybody's tested. Make sure nobody's there against their will, and tax the shit out of it.
Yeah.
You'll have a much happier country.
Put a good 40% on there. Everyone's happy.
Fine. For some nerd to be able to have sex with some beautiful woman,
Absolutely.
it solves its own problem, Sammy. It solves its own problem. But Heidi, is not happy. Not happy.
No.
She said she called him a pussy. What did she call him? Like daddy's boy or something like that?
Little bitch, I think.
Little bitch? Yeah. Oh my God. He got her sent to jail. She got 7 years. She had 7 years.
I know, but it wasn't his fault.
He served 20 months. He rolled over on her.
I know, but it was coming her way. They were already on her. They were already watching her. They were going to catch her. They put the screws into Charlie, and he folded like a little bitch.
He was happy. He was happy to railroad her. He was happy to railroad her.
Oh, he definitely folded fast, but they were going to get her no matter what.
He goes, well, she was evading taxes, so I couldn't be part of that. I'm like, oh, you're so moral, Charlie. She was evading taxes. You lowlife.
Yeah.
He's such a lowlife. He's fun though.
He's so
I
much
can't
fun.
stand him as a human being, but he'd be fun to hang out with.
His whole life is self-preservation. So if it came to him or her, he's picking himself.
Does he talk in? Okay, again, I don't want spoilers, but does he talk about the allegations that he raped Corey Haim?
It came up.
It does.
It does
Okay, I can't wait. We'll talk about it in the next episode
Sure.
because that ruined Lucas for me. It ruined the fucking movie. It's a story about this fucking nerd, and he plays some football or some bullshit. I don't really remember the movie, but it didn't go well for him in the background of that. And if he was older on the set and he was like, let me be your buddy, let me hang out with you. You're the star of this movie. I know a little bit about the business. Come here, blah, blah, blah. Also, I'm going to have sex with you.
There is a cost for me being your friend.
Yeah, there is a cost.
We're going to play with each other's wieners.
Yeah, well, yeah. And it's going to go places you don't want it to go. That's what should have happened to old John Cryer.
Maybe that is what happened.
I can't stand John Cryer. Ugh, Ducky. Anyways, this has been a fascinating show. I think we've gained some viewers.
Yep.
I think we've lost some viewers.
Yeah, I think we ended up even.
But I'm good. I'm good with it. I think we processed some things, as adults do.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what? You talk about it. You have your different opinions. You and I don't get along with everything.
No,
we have different opinions. Mm-hmm. You're wildly racist, and I don't love it.
I can't help it. It comes from my dad.
Comes from my dad.
Sorry, but
Mom, Dad, and Grandma.
Yeah, definitely Grandma.
But you know, we're not going at each other violently because of different opinions. Mm-hmm. Be nicer to each other and get rid of these fucking ghouls in your life that are like this. They're never gonna get better. You don't need them. You don't need them. They're the worst people on the planet, and they're no fucking fun. You've heard it here. Enjoy your day. We'll see you for Thursday's show. I love this one.
It's great.
I love this episode.
This is a fun one.
All right, pal. Cheers to you. All right. Be good to each other. All right? Like fucking what Jerry Springer says. Take care of yourself and each other. Another voice of reason.
Oh, my God. Jerry Springer's the voice of reason.
We're Springer and Jamie Kennedy. We heard you loud and clear. Cheers, everybody. Have a good day.